Today we're going to be talking about why do real estate agents fail? In fact, I wanted to have the right stat for you, so I pulled it up right before this meeting. According to the National Association of Real Estate Realtors, 87% of agents fail within the first 5 years. Actually, that's only 13% of them make it. That's crazy. In fact, even of those people that make it, 20% of them have their license for less than a year. Another really fascinating statistic is that since the year 2000 to current time, real estate agents' numbers have tripled, okay? So since 2000, the number of real estate agents has tripled, and it's just growing out of control. There's a lot of reason for the growth of the real estate agent, but at the end of the day, even with real estate agent numbers tripling, they're still dropping out like flies. And why is that? Well, I've put down a couple reasons why. Some of it's backed by experience, some of it's just backed right off of the website from the National Association of Realtors. So the first one that I believe is that people get into real estate and they just don't realize how demanding this job is. This job is hard. If you're getting into real estate because you like houses, you might want to reconsider. You can love houses, but to make a living as a real estate professional, it's not just about beautiful homes. It's not just about architecture. There's a lot of grit and just determination that needs to be. In fact, I would say that you need to be extremely self-motivated to be a real estate agent. When I meet somebody that doesn't have grit, determination, or motivation, I flat out tell them, I just don't think this is gonna be it for you. There's a lot of rejection in here. So they get into the business because they think it's gonna be like HGTV. They think it's gonna be fun and easy. And the fact is it's not. It's a very hard job, and it takes a lot of self-motivation. So those are two things you wanna think about. Now, the next big reason that I believe agents fail is because they don't know where to find business. They got their real estate license and now they think everybody's gonna hire them. All their friends and family are just gonna say, hey, come sell my $800,000 home, even though you've only been licensed for 2 weeks. And it just doesn't work like that. So they don't know where to find the business, and you can only go so long without getting a paycheck. So when we talk about agents failing out of the business, what it means is they had to go get a job. They had to go find something else that paid them. It wasn't that they, got sued or something like that. Failing out real estate means you didn't make any money and you had to go get a job. And a lot of times I also see that people lack discipline. So they said, I want to become a real estate agent because I want to be my own boss and I want to create my own schedule. Well, that's absolutely true. And I would tell you that if you lack the discipline to do the things that you need to do, the hard things, the lead generation, the open houses, the door knocking, the cold calling, all of these things, if you don't do them, you won't have the success you're looking for. So, or if you are getting deals, but you're so unorganized that you run out of time and you're exhausted and you think, I'd rather just go sell jewelry at Walmart because at least that's predictable and I'm not working 60 plus hours a week. So many times agents get burnt out because they're just the chaotic nature of real estate, especially if you don't follow a schedule. So they don't manage their own schedule, they lack discipline, they don't have the organization skills, and they get out of the business because it's hard. I would also say though that, they try to do everything on their own. Tell me what other industry you go into where, have you ever been to a doctor's office where the doctor you set the appointment, then signs you in, and then they, do all your pre-work, and then they do the diagnosis, and then they check you out and help you pay the bill? No, the doctor doesn't do all of those things. Yet as a real estate professional, that's exactly what you're doing. You're trying to do all your own marketing. You're trying to do all your own transaction coordination. You're trying to do all of your own organization skills. All of it. You're trying to do all of it, instead of trying to take a team approach and finding the right people to help you leverage your time. So obviously people don't do their follow-up. They're inconsistent with their schedule. We already talked about that. Another one though that's kind of surprising, in my opinion, I believe that people fail out of the business because they don't have money management skills. This is a commission-based business, so you have to manage your money or you won't have any. And at the end of the day, I am always looking at, when I'm coaching an agent, I'm always looking at when's that next paycheck coming, because I know how important it is. When you're in a commission-based business, you have to be consistent. Roller coaster income That's scary. People don't like that kind of stress. They get out of the business. The last one I would say is that people just give up too early, legitimately. They don't find a mentor, a coach, somebody to take them under their wing, help them learn these things, and they go at it alone, but then they give up too early. Building a pipeline takes time. When you partner with the right people, it can be easier. When you get feedback from somebody that is successful, they're gonna tell you, hey, don't do that, do this, and you'll have the success. So at the end of the day, the failure rate is really high. I don't want you to be someone like that. If you're struggling in the business, drop me an email, let me know. I'd love to connect with you and just see if there's anything we can do to help. Because real estate is an amazing career. You just have to have the discipline and you have to be consistent.